Good
So,
luck.
so what has been meta been like? Has it been a lot of kill decks, or what's going on here?
So it seems like we've got like mostly Kate and Astrobiotics, but MBM Kill has been rising to the top. 24/7 is unlocking some serious possibilities. And despite the fact that it seems like a lot of players are playing Plascrete, it's still managing to pull it out. It's possible that the one Plascrete is just not good enough. Maybe you don't find it fast enough anymore. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna see, I think, NEH Butcher Shop versus Noise right now. Set your credits high, dude.
Yep.
All right, so it's looking like a pretty good hand for Warpstone. He's got Architect, Pop-Up Window, Astro, Sansan, DBS. It's like close to perfect. If like the DBS of the Sansan was a head front, I would say that's like a perfect hand against Noise.
So this doesn't look like a kill deck. Looks like an astrobiotic deck.
I think he was. I think it's a kill deck actually.
Really, with architect, eh? Okay, interesting.
I think so. On the other side, we've got just a kind of sketchy one for Flowers. Again, we're seeing this like I've had worse plus imp plus cash, but no wild side sort of deal. He does have Chronotype and Clot, which are okay cards, and he decides to keep it.
Oh, strong right off the top. We're gonna be drawing a sweep sweep.
Oh man, that's perfect.
Yeah, feels like the perfect hand, really.
So I guess what you're gonna put the Architect on HQ and put the DBS on a remote. Oh, I guess he's not gonna protect
Yeah,
HQ.
people usually like R&D instead.
Oh, he wants to protect both. He's gonna forgo the NEH draw.
Hmm.
This is fine too. I can definitely see this.
Yeah.
Especially if your opponent has imp, they're probably gonna.
So Flowers gonna be drawing up into Parasites, can install the cash, take up some money, draws it up again. Ooh, maybe should have drawn twice if he's gonna draw, because he
Yeah,
hits the
maybe.
Grimoire.
He's gonna
So.
awkwardly just play this Grimoire out right now with the imp.
Awkward.
No, he just dropped Clot. So I guess with Warpstone and 9 credits, he wants to avoid any biotic labor in the intro.
That makes sense.
Yeah, also, I mean, like, he's gonna have to purge it eventually, is the thought, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gedgeman in stream is saying it's a hybrid deck made to go both ways. So, okay, that'd be interesting to see how making it go both ways, how the flexibility, if whether it
Yeah,
actually.
that's an interesting choice. Like, maybe, like, one biotic labor, one scorched earth. So there's the driving accident. There's the driving accident.
Mm-hmm. So installing the Sansan to get out the NEH draw, hitting into the operation.
Right. So now, do you want to... I think it's interesting that he shows...
I think you actually maybe contest and see if you can score the Astro. There you go. You can also do that too. Protect the Sansan with the Enigma.
Yeah, so he's going to protect his Sansan. This is going to be good against the imp that actually is in Flowers Camp fan. He decided to call Data Sucker, and now I guess he's going to want to run Archives, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna run R&D. This is really bad.
He's going to get smashed by this Architect. And
Oh,
he's safe
man.
to just install that Astro behind the Enigma.
Yeah, he totally is.
One click left. Unless, of course, he finds an Astro on top of his deck, in which case I assume he's going to want to install that one.
That'd be even better.
I find a lot of people are just, I don't know if what's happened in the past few hours since we've gone, but a lot of people are just face checking the ice, not caring.
I mean, what can you do against NEH?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of run. So he installs an ice from NB, so I guess he doesn't have an agenda there. And then you gotta think he's gonna put the Astro into play, right?
Yeah, I would think to do that. Unless there's one like in. Oh!
He installed a card. He installs a card from Archives. What was that?
Really?
Maybe there's a card he really wanted to draw 2 cards down. I don't know.
Oh, maybe he.
What did he draw? Let's take a look at his hands.
Well, it might have been a milled agenda.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
How can you put it naked? What's in that first server behind
It's a
it?
Sansan.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. The Sansan's an HQ? Is that a third Sansan? A fourth Sansan? All Sansans.
Well, he did install the Sand Center inside there. He drew off the NEH off the draw from Architect, and now he just drew another Sand Center.
Yeah. He just purchased 5. I'm surprised he didn't just put that Astro.
I'm surprised he has 3 core sets.
No, I think he just drafted once.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right. All right, so he's been installing an imp.
Maybe he found it. Maybe he wanted to install a Jackson Howard out of the discard because he had multiple agendas in the discard.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You could be looking at these things, but I don't want to look.
Yeah, I'm avoiding looking.
It's sort of like a courtesy when you're doing streams not to look at Hidden Archive, because when you do that, you sort of remind people that it exists, and it might change the course of the game. Looks like I've got a message on Octagon.
Login rejected.
No, it's from nobo.
Yeah, so it looks like Jason's gonna save a few cards here.
So, Anthony Iron.
Alright, so there's another Shapes. Tell whoever it is they're playing Nova, make a game now.
Alright, so it looks like Warpstone's gonna install the Astro into the remote.
Sure looks like it. Flowers goes drawing cards. I guess he's looking for a breaker at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get it. He could have actually played the Street Peddler here, and if he did get a Faust, he would have been able to install it.
Yeah.
Now that he's going to lose a click from Enigma, that's pretty much out of the question. And I don't think he has anything to discard to punch it. At least nothing relevant. And I think you just play Street Peddler here.
I feel like I would have installed Street Peddler to begin with.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. You probably saw that first. And I think you want to run their last click almost every time because of the possibility of it.
I mean, there's going to be the Astro score. The first one in the game.
Tell them they have an 8-minute extension. Alright, so yep, there's the Astro. We're off to the races. Look at who are all these noise players that don't have turn 1 wild side? I didn't even play against them.
Well, he gets off the Peddler wild side, so there's something.
Not named Rob.
Losing
Alright,
Medium and Lamprey.
There's the wild side. But you have no money. We need money. What are you gonna do? Click for 2 credits, play Lamprey, and then clone chip cash back into play?
I mean, I guess you can credit once. Oh no, this is awkward.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You click for 2 credits, play Lamprey, and clone chip cash back into play.
But you kind of want to keep the clone chip for the clot, right? So it's just.
Just get coffee.
I don't like coffee.
Fuck is that?
You like coffee?
No, it's nasty.
What's wrong with coffee?
It's wrong with water.
Water's great, but it doesn't have caffeine. So he's gonna run into the pop-up.
He's gonna drain flowers and drain to 0 credits.
And no agendas in hand, so. But he's gonna be able to imp something here. Oh, he sees a traffic accident.
The fear has been instilled. Now you're scarred.
Scar for life. Please no.
He has I've had worse than the same.
He does.
Yeah, he's a shot. Get that econ rolling.
Alright, so we're gonna pass it over to Warp Zone. He's gonna install the pad into the new remote to draw, getting another Enigma. He has an NHPD contract off the draw, initial draw, man. And
He's gonna install his DBS too.
saw DBS.
So let's pad DBS on the table, Sand behind the Enigma, and we don't know the item type of card.
It came off that Architect player.
Yeah, that came off the Architect.
Also,
a second clot.
Wow.
It's not Aesop's pawn shop, but it's a second clot.
how many clots in this?
I don't know.
2 clots is reasonable.
I don't like the check here. I don't like it because with any H on far from infinity credits, you'd be much happier to have them res those things. You know that there's like Sansa and that too.
Right.
What are you gonna do? Trash?
Trying to avoid his opponent sneaking something past him or sneaking out breaking news, or I don't even know.
What is a breaking news?
Be right back. One moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, I don't like this. Is why unless you like happen to hit like some weird sneaky project build, these checks are no good.
He aimed the daily business show.
Yeah, and not the pad. That's always a tough choice, especially when the runner's low in credits. But I would have just been so much happier to hit that post-res. Over on the other side.
Maybe he was just looking for something to spend the imp token on before he installed Lamprey.
He didn't trash the cache, just so he could clone ship it. I mean, there's a Beal off the top, so you could try and score this Beal behind the Enigma. What do you think about that? It's a little bit sketchy. But how many credits is on? Flowers on 0 credits.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
I think I would install the NAPD and advance it behind the Enigma. Here.
That would be almost
It's like
certainly
100%.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have.
Let's get some more money going.
I think why not install the Beal behind Enigma, advance it twice.
He protects.
Try to get to 5 points.
I don't know about that. Yeah,
Probably just to scare him off. He'd probably never res it.
I would be scared that NAPD. Because as soon as the pawn shop and the Faust come down, it's going to be difficult to keep scoring, especially with this clot stream. And the FF worse, which he doesn't know about, but it's a thing. He just goes ahead and plays his wild side. He still can't find pawn shop. This is a dance. This is why Noise is an RNG deck.
Yeah, he's what, 19 cards in? Oh, there you go. There's a pawn shop and a Faust. There you go.
You got them both. All right, so let's see if Noise can do the comeback. So I mean, you gotta spend 2 of your clicks clicking for credit and playing Aesop's pawn shop. It's pretty much no other option there, right? And then I guess you just take 1 more credit because your cards are pretty much what you want. But then when you discard,
Credit shop credit. He'd have 4 credits to start next turn.
I guess you can just discard Parasite. Maybe or David. Pick your favorite one to discard. David. I think I would have discarded Parasite because Parasite sort of answers. Faust answers the same thing as Parasite, just like not as well for the most part. But David is a real answer to wraparound, which Faust is not going to be able to help you so much against.
You may want to use the Parasite just to fill the pop-up window, get the mill.
Alright, so there's a wall of static. Is that enough? Can we use wall of static to score here? I think your window is gone now. I think now the scoring on the table plan is pretty much off the table.
Cells goes to 4, plays Faust, has plenty of...
Well, Flowers has only
he's
got...
doing
He's going to fast advance his deal, I think, on the Sands. Because there's no time for... There's no time. There's no
money, right? Yeah.
For plot yet. This is going to be the last turn where you can do something like this. So he's going to take his opportunity. There is still the Enigma protecting it, so you're gonna, if you want to try to, maybe you have to get an imp. Maybe you have to wait a few turns for pawn shop to set you up. And off the top we have Mimic, Street Peddler. Pawn shop sells the cash.
I don't really like that play by any H unless you have Shit-Room Sansa in your deck.
So what's your play here? You can Deja Vu for cash, play Adjusted Chronotype. But then you're leaving the Sansa in up. But I don't think you have an option. I think you have to leave the Sansa up, don't you?
It's hard because, the longer you leave Sansa up...
The only way you don't leave Sansa up...
Street Peddler?
You can click for a credit, play Faust, run the Sansa and get it back.
Yeah. Let's get the Street Peddler out.
Yeah.
think he's hoping to hit a cash.
there's
Oh man, draws an Astro. That's no good.
But
Well-
he's on 2 credits now.
He's on 2 credits.
Yeah, that's true.
He has the street value. Could be cash.
Depends on how much Warpstone wants to test him out.
All right, so one thing you could do here is Whoopson's only on 1 credit.
Yeah, you couldn't install advance and then.
But I don't think.
Okay, he's gonna.
Oh, he's gonna
this
attempt.
is the play that I was looking at. Install advance NAPD. Install advance NAPD here, right? This is gonna force the clot users before any advances go off. The awkward thing about this play is if you actually want to try and score the NAPD, you're gonna have to. I guess you could just take 2 credits and then you still have Sand out.
Yeah.
Actually, it's.
You have pad campaign also.
Yeah,
so
you probably take 2 credits regardless of whether he gets caught. Because he's just bluffing it as a pad campaign, and even if he does go in and check it, he can't steal it. More than likely.
Sorry, say it again.
So probably take 2 credits regardless of whether he gets caught or not. He gets
Yeah.
caught, so 2 credits is the play,
Right.
for certain.
You can score the NAP next turn.
Yep.
So this is why you don't. It might look obvious to try and go for the Astro here, but the plot makes NAPD a lot better, especially in conjunction with the Sand because you have no idea whether this is Astro or Miller, NAPD, or even breaking news, or just it could be anything. It could be Pad Campaign, Jackson Howard, whatever.
Ow.
Just the Jonas, the Mid-Atlantic Circuit champion, has been eliminated.
By the late Ben Blum.
The late Ben Blum.
The late Ben Blum.
Sweet,
Oh my god, Ben.
sweet Ben Blum. This is like, gotta answer the door.
Did Ben just randomly show himself like, oh hey, I'm here? Is that what happened?
He came around late, overslept.
He overslept, yeah. I texted him and called him and no go.
Jesse,
Bad.
So it's quite a bit to think here. I guess he's trying to think of like, I don't know, Faust breaking into the server, but his money options are pretty low.
Cassis.
I don't know what's on Street Peddler here that he can salvage. So the Flowers opting to get 2 cuts to begin with.
Yeah, now the question is...
Ooh, Cyber Feeder.
More noise players have been playing Cyber Feeder recently.
I like Cyber Feeder. Man.
What's the logic behind that?
Yeah.
The logic behind it?
Yeah, like better than Daily Cast?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, sort of a longer econ option. Cyber Feeder is good early and late game, early to install viruses, later to use.
I like Cyber Feeder a lot before Faust came out because I was using Knight as
Right.
an AI breaker, and it makes it a lot more palatable to both play.
Sure.
Especially because usually when you're playing noise and you use Knight, you don't have a lot of time to play other things, so you can like sort of still make good use of it. But I'm not so sure about it if you're playing the Faust list. So this Clot is interesting. He decided to Clot out, and then he didn't go for the agenda. So how good was this Clot really? Could have. Now it's just Purge around.
Right. Well, he's got the Astro script. He's got the NAPD out, right?
Whoa! He went for the Purge of Clot rather than scoring the NAPD.
Mm-hmm.
So this is quite an interesting play. Now this NAPD just looks like a pure bluff.
Yeah. I don't think Noise has any reason to actually run that.
Yeah, so with no clone chip, now you've got to consider deja vuing Clot and replaying it. You could like deja vu for Clot Cash, replay both, and then like play your Faust or something. I think that's what I would do. Deja vu for Clot Cash, play both, play Faust. Maybe rather than play Faust, you just run HQ.
some point, you got to think about running archives.
At some point.
Maybe he thinks it's Jack's on the sandstone.
So he doesn't want to go for the plot play. It doesn't look like. It looks like he's just going to try and get something out of archives while he can. Who knows? We don't. Do we know what? We don't know what this other remote is.
I think that was DBS.
No, that DBS got trashed.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, unless there's another one. So there you go. Pot and cash.
Line cash. That's what I think.
Yeah, he must be watching the stream.
Taking advice.
That's mine. It's like a something like cup.
It's a cup holder.
Yeah.
Like a personal cup holder.
It goes on a belt.
It goes on a belt.
Yes. Don't
This is
ask.
Renaissance fan gear.
Yeah, don't ask.
So top tier. So top tier.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's burn shit. Don't cup holder.
You need more ribbons than burn shit.
We saw the 4th Street corner murders that Judy's wearing a skirt and no underwear. You can see a schlong going on.
I don't even know what's happening.
Sorry, we got a whole party there.
No, it's all good, dude. Have fun with it.
Maybe we should beat ourselves.
To all the Canadians on stream watching, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, it's Canadian Thanksgiving today. Did you know that?
Yeah, what are they giving thanks for?
For being Canadian. So we're gonna install the
Sarah?
Maple syrup,
Cyberdeck.
There's plenty of it in Vermont, though.
and we're gonna throw out the wraparound onto HQ. And a pop-up onto the Cyberdecks.
Do you have like mounted police in Toronto?
We do actually.
Really?
Yeah, they're walking on horses.
Red outfits with silly hats?
Oh yeah, they're the
It's all
best.
true?
It's all true.
That's not just like a cartoon?
No, it's not.
Wow.
The horses.
You should go to Canada sometime.
It's a good time. We got poutine.
I do like poutine.
Oh yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving is tomorrow, but it's the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend.
What's happening in Network?
So, warpstone was able to successfully bait noise into the Cyberdeck's remote. So we're gonna see a purge here.
Brilliant! Cybernetic virus suite! And your clot's out. So, does he have another way to recur the clot? Because he's recurred the clot a lot of times. It looks like he's all out. He could, I've had worse looking for a clone chip. But are you just delaying the inevitable here? Where are you getting your accesses? He still hasn't run archives, has he?
No.
That's 10 cards.
Yep.
Alright, well, if you're going to
So
run archives.
value.
So he's got 3 clicks left. So you can play I've had worse, play the clone ship, and run archives, and he'll still have the Cyberbeater credits when we install the bot. But instead, he's going to go parasailing that.
I guess he's one. Ooh, wait, he can't run archives because he's not gonna get a dash sucker token. Either way, I mean, I guess he's trying to see what else he can mill off the top. He has 11 unseen cards here.
Yeah, that's a
Just
lot of
play it,
cards.
hit the archives. Maybe he has one more.
It's just,
He has one more virus to play.
it's 2 NAPDs in the 15
No.
minutes.
Yeah,
Two
well,
It's 2 NAPDs in the 15 minutes.
Really? Just credits twice? Wow. Okay.
that's strange. I don't know.
Alright, so I think at this point you just score your NAPD. Oh no, you have an Astro in your hand, right? I just score that. Wow, no.
No, you just go to NAPD because then you can keep the Astro counter, right? You keep the Astro counter for anything else.
Yeah, but the clock could come back out next time.
I love this play, by the way. Even though the thing's been installed for turns, you take time in between each advance to let your opponent make mistakes. I mean, he doesn't even have clone chip right now, but
He's not taking that, he's just lagging.
no, people do that. I've done it. Guy got Claude, score the agenda, and then when they say, wait, I got Claude, he said, yeah, but this card's been sitting here for a turn or two.
So we'll be drawing a clone chip and a cash off wild side. Pretty good draw.
And it looks like Aaron was eliminated by Octagon.
Eliminated by Octagon, like
Yeah.
the player.
Aaron crashed mid-match.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, and it's a little deep in the round.
That is so unfortunate. We'll be hearing that in the pool at the
Well,
Radisson.
I mean, there is a way to resolve it if he wants.
What would the offer be?
Whatever. I did set up a way on how to resolve this before, but
Yeah. What did that look like?
If your game crashes while you're like 15, 20 minutes in the round or something, you can make a new game, start playing again if your opponent agrees to it, and if you go to time, you just automatically forfeit.
Okay.
All right, so Noise has the cash, and he has the clone chip. Will you finally check the archives? Is the question.
Login rejected.
Now's a good time.
Ugh.
Check the damn archives. Check the damn archives. You could just be. You just have the win in the archives right now.
Oh man.
There's nothing to purge. Isn't it time to look?
Oh, let's think about it here. We got
It's 9 fucking credits.
10 points.
All right, here
No.
it is. Archives. What's in there?
Let's find out together. Oh, it's all gone.
One break.
Wow. Okay. 2 breaking news and an Astro.
Okay, that's 4 points. That's a lot. It's a lot of points.
There's 2 Cybernexes in
2
the.
Cybernexes, a million Astros, breaking newses. Okay.
So Flowers gonna draw a sweepstake off the top.
That's warp. Warp play that here.
Oh, sorry. Right. Warp.
Yeah, there's a sweep. He's gonna install this Beal.
This is pretty ballsy.
This is ballsy. What can you do here? You can like play sweep and then put a wall of static in front of it. But I mean, like, it's not a wraparound. Like, it's still gonna get broken by Faust. You gotta think he's got it by now. Alright, so that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Maybe he's okay with him stealing it as long as he doesn't get another access. Doesn't get another way to get caught back.
I don't know. I think Noise is favorite at this point. Finding that clone chip was a huge deal.
Noise can win through RNG at this point. He
There's-
gets 1 more mil.
That purging away is not going to work.
He draws a David, so he's gonna be able to walk through the wraparound now.
Banking him that way.
Oh. There you go. David and Faust. He's going to check the remote, and then I guess last click check the hand. This would be the perfect snipe, too.
Yeah. This is going to work. He's got 4 cards. You don't need to break the last one on Enigma. So he's just thinking about whether he wants to res this.
You kind of do want to break the lose a click subroutine, though, just so that you can get into HQ. Because, I mean, why install David then, right?
He's only got 4 cards. He's just going to lose the click because the Deja Vu is way too valuable. Right? Because if NEH purges next turn, gets rid of the clock, you need to be able to bring it back. That's your lifeline against the Astros right then. Every time he needs it, he seems to be getting a new clot.
Yeah. The clotting.
The clotting.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, there's like 9 cards left. Most likely, as a corp, in my mind at least, you're holding the agendas in your hand as you're drawing it, so you're trying to just combo out.
That's what they're Jesse Edwards, super probably. That sucks. Tell him not before 2:30. If all the matches finish, we're gonna start 5 minutes early from
Yeah, and I can agree with the whole run last click as risky if you hit another CBS, but you already see 2 CBS in the bin. I'm not too sure people are running 3 CBS.
Wow, he discarded the Deja Vu.
Really?
So I guess he's trying to play around traffic accident here. He's trying to play around traffic accident Scorch. I guess.
There's not a huge money advantage that the player has.
No, but if it was an NA, there was an NAPD and his hand was like C traffic scorch.
Mm-hmm.
This would play around that. But I think this is like a little worse than because he's almost certainly just gonna perch here and across the swing or something.
Yeah.
Because you're not scoring this Astro off that remote. I don't think. You know, like chances are you just like play a couple cards to mill, check archives, and well, I guess not because there's CBS. So if you did that, you would bluff with the pad. Did Warpstone draw his card? He did. I guess it's just his pad campaign. I think this face down remote is just another Sansan, I'm pretty sure. Why don't we take a look at the face up archives? Does he have Jackson Howard's left?
I haven't even seen a Jackson Howard.
There's one traffic, one scorch in the discard.
One Jackson.
One
there.
Jackson. So he's got 11 cards, one traffic, one scorch.
Wow, hits another clone chip.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep, so that's all 3 clone chips.
This
Should
guy
be.
here. Well, he's only got 7 cards left.
Yeah, I know for sure, right? So
it's by clone chip.
now let's check the hander. Oh man, it's a 1 and 4 here.
1 and 4.
This gets dicey. That's the first miss.
First miss. So what do you do? Run HQ 3 times and just play your clone chip?
I wouldn't be against it. Ooh, second miss. Saw the exact same card actually.
Which one was it?
Data Raven.
Data Raven. Do you know if it was the same Data Raven?
It's the same Data Raven, yeah.
Same one?
Yeah, it was the same one.
Was it? He's playing like one all-time Data Raven.
Oh my gosh. Season pad campaign.
So no go. And he just plays the plot. Alright, so let's take a look at Noise's discard. How many deja vus are in here? 'Cause all like it's got 2 clone chips, 3
3
deja
deja vus. They're all gone.
Wow. So if you're flowerscandrink, you could play this pad campaign in the remote, right? Just play your pad campaign in the remote. He's gonna claw you. I think the best play might be Astra. Because look, you play pad campaign, he's got a clot. Or he thinks he has the clot. So then he clots. Next turn you purge. He's out of clots completely. There's no way he can have any more in his deck. And then so you play pad campaign, the next turn you purge, then the turn after you do it. That gives him 2 turns of doing pretty much whatever the fuck.
It's probably 2 turns of losing.
It's probably too long, right?
Yep.
Because you're only get 10 cards off your deck. But he saw the pad campaign. So, do you install the Astro here and just hope that he thinks it's this bluff?
It's one of the things you love about Netrunner, right? It's now the bluffing game actually comes in. It's no longer odds, right? Do you wanna play the game?
The odds are really bad if you just install pad campaign and then bridge next turn.
Does he just have 1 CBS in the trap?
He's got 2 CBS in the trap. He's installing the pad campaign. So this is the other option: is look for Jackson Howard. Oh well, he's installing it behind the pop-up. That's not going to do anything, is it?
I don't know. That'd be a pretty good. If that's the way that you're thinking, that'd be a pretty good place with the Astro.
Is he worried that he has shipment from Sansan? Oh no, there's another pad. On to the Sansan. There, forcing him to react.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's not going to install the Astro. But this is good. This is a better way to block him. Because this way you can potentially induce some extra wins. But now what do you do? That's the question. I think.
Oh wow.
Balls on this guy.
Oh my god.
I like this.
This is a great play.
This is good.
Alright, so it doesn't matter what the fuck.
So we're counting down 4 clicks, guys. 4 clicks. Let's see if the pot shots are correct here.
The funny thing is the 2 CBS down. You can't expect to run into a pot.
We actually want to see this.
I don't want to see any of these guys. The board is all that matters right now.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess the number of irises in hand can make a difference.
Yep.
So what you can do here is check all 3 remotes.
Check all 3. Play a couple viruses.
Check all 3. Play an out. That's your check.
Ooh, that's 1 click gone.
That's 1 click on.
So he's likely not checking all 3.
Well, I mean, you can still check all 3. Is he scared of a snare? Snare hitting. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh my god! Is this really gonna work? He can't check all 3 anymore.
I mean, could he be just install viruses to check archives?
He's just going for the bid.
He's. Oh my god.
Can he do it? He's actually still a favorite here.
But wait, he only has 3 credits.
Oh my
There's
god.
NAPD, he can't steal it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's left.
Nothing.
There's 2 hits left.
He saw the NAPD in the archives and could not steal it. Oh, why?
No biter.
Always, always, guys.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh, man.
I've got a new favorite for this tournament.
Yeah,
It's warpstone. Right on the table.
Wow. Cannot. Turn off this auto scroll. What were the 4 clicks he did there?
Wow.
He drew a card.
It was draw, data sucker, and archives.
Oh, man. So what do you say to that, honestly?
What do you say to that?
Well, I'm just glad the power's still on, so that means everything's working here.
Alright, so what other games can we jump in?
Yeah, let's see what we can jump into right now. Let's see what's happening.
So that game started a little bit late. Tradon Nobo.
Saw the janitor's setting up for his game against B Jester.
Yeah, let's check out Tradon versus Nobo. They started a little late because Tradon was in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of a long game.
Yeah,
Sudden
they
death.
went deep into time because of the sudden death rule. We can't have ties.
Well, Valencia with Eater Keyhole here.
Yeah, I know. We were watching that in the judge station for a little bit. So we've got Eater Keyhole Desperado Valencia against RP.
Yep.
Okay.
Noah loves RP.
No, it does love RP.
Let's see what tech he's brought. He's been talking about a couple tech cards he's been using on StimMac forums.
Really, what cerebral static and what?
Leo Repression.
What the fuck is your Leo repression?
It's the one that only lets him
the
draw 2 cards.
one that switches from archives.
Yeah. No. Sorry. The other one.
A little repression?
What cards? Are cards?
It only lets the runner draw 2 cards.
What the fuck is that good for?
He's been playing it.
That's not tech. That's stupid.
Hey, take that up with Noah.
I thought I liked.
Oh, you don't like him anymore?
I'll double check.
All right, so looks like we're going in for the spoon.
I'm just loving this Desperado Valencia.
He's spooning a Tobu Pavilion.
Genetics Pavilion.
Genetics Pavilion.
It stops tape from getting the full value from quality time and diesel, slows down noise once they get wild side out.
No, it doesn't.
It's a subtle effect.
It's a subtle bullshit shit card is what it is.
Sound angry.
I'm angry because
You didn't come up with it. You haven't played with it. You didn't try it. That's why you're mad.
No, I'm mad because I thought I liked Nobo.
Yeah.
Login
Here's my
rejected.
horse. Here's my horse for Worlds because I think I'm gonna bomb. But maybe I'll just play the kill deck and I don't give a shit if you play Clash Breed. Whatever. Maybe I should play one of these hybrid kill decks.
Hybrid kill decks. Just
Yeah.
just make it look like you're playing a kill deck, but secretly play psychographics instead. Go back to 20.
No, the only reason I want to play the kill deck is because 24/7 is so awesome.
Yeah. It's really good.
24/7's pretty rude.
Alright, so over to Nobo. Only 3 credits and no drippy com going. It's gonna be difficult, I think. Now that that toll booth is gone, you got a race eater keyhole with no econ. He does have remote ice red, which is a big deal against Val for RP.
Yeah.
Like if you can just like throw a stim hack in or throw a maybe not. If you can just throw a Sundew in there and maybe stick it for like 3 or 4 turns. But man, 15 cards left in the deck might not be so easy. Val's gonna be getting into that R&D for what are the 4 credits? So you can like just spend a click and 4 credits to trash a card. We don't know whether this is an upgrade or not in the remote. I'm thinking it is.
Yep. Certainly was.
Alright, so this is probably a Nick or Jackson Howard on the free remote. Yeah, he does decide that Sunday is the way to go. You just so I mean when you're playing RP, you need a minimum of 5. You're gonna need a minimum of 9 credits to score out from here. So, and that's assuming you don't want to play any side, which you probably do.
Yep. Almost certainly.
I guess the little bit of like bonus that you have here is that the Sundew is not worth trashing. The problem is that you don't have that much time left with only 15 cards.
No, that's
At some point soon, pretty much every keyhole is
13.
13 cards. Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong side. It's even worse. And 7 in the bed, face down.
Tradon miscalculating his breaks.
Yeah, I guess it's like a little bit confusing because you have the BP and there's also the trace that's like sometimes it's 7, sometimes it isn't. Valencia, despite having bad publicity, does not. Alright, so Keyhole trashes a Nisei. He's gonna go run after this Jackson Howard, yeah. And how many of those Jackson did you use? That is the final Jackson card.
Oh, that's his final one? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Though, for what it's worth, there's no way to break Crick right now. But without any Jackson Howards to recur with Crick.
Login rejected.
Yeah. Without that, any agendas is hitting the bin. It's staying in the bin now.
Which one? We're watching Tradon.
This is the most confusing bracket.
Watching
Oh.
Abstract and Haney.
We've got 3.
Acer. Yeah.
Haney's a player from Ottawa. I know him.
Oh.
Yeah. He took my Valencia deck to Montreal Regionals and won with it.
And now he's here.
And now he's here.
So you said this round was supposed to start at what?
240 is when this round ends.
2:40 this round ends?
Yep.
Well, they have an 8-minute time extension.
This game does.
A little bit of Discord. Talking about sucker tokens and breaks.
NAPD.
And BD down.
Wow.
Well, with no concern about Jackson. The only thing you're concerned about Archives, right?
Yeah, these RNG runs are costing net 2 credits right now. Between the Data Sucker, the Valencia, and the Desperado.
It's actually great value because you're hitting agendas every time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if he later on gets 3 agendas there, all he has to do really is install David and just be aggressive on that archives. He'll eventually get there.
Can't you just mill enough agendas so that Noah can't win and then
Oh,
Yeah.
interns.
short enough time?
Well, there's an interns. Whatever that's worth. You could like recur an NAPD over the summer. That's it. That would only get him 2 points.
Marcus Batty. Ooh, he wants to fire it.
Oh, that's interesting. Marcus Batty recurred behind the E-tree.
Okay.
So maybe you can shut off the keyhole.
Wants to play a game.
The keyhole effect still lingers, though.
It does.
Yeah, it's just you get 1 shot of it. That's it.
The other thing is, despite the fact that there's this crick on archives, you don't really have a way to protect an agenda. So if Noah goes to score an agenda behind his E-line, you can actually just run through crick. And as long as you're not doing this on last click, there's nowhere to put the agenda that's safe.
Right.
And you don't have any Jackson out of
This is true.
Tell Anthony to do a raffle.
They're raffling off a back rub that you're going to give somebody in the hot tub at the Radisson.
No, we're not doing that. We're raffling. We're raffling off somebody.
Oh, here you go.
Alright, so what do you bet here, Dan? As RP.
Betting here, as Noah, I'm betting 0. But I'll lose.
That looks pretty sweet.
Noah bet 2. And he decides to trash either round.
What do I gotta do to get one of those?
Well, you could, are you playing in, you're not coming to Worlds, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got Team Canada. You just gotta get Team Canada up into the top 2 at, King of Servers.
Smells like cedar.
Tell him to do it now. Well, no, tell him to do it. Tell him to do it at the beginning of the next round, after the next round starts.
I can hear you.
What is this Discord? What's happening here?
I think,
Spend credits? What?
what?
Trying to figure out whether you're spending clicks or credits with it.
You can't spend clicks. Peter's dead. So he spends 2 clicks and he's gonna let him fire 1 stop.
I mean, usually you would on fire the
I think you want to.
trace sub.
It's gotta be the trace. You don't need the torpedo.
I mean, sure, if you want to fire the trash program. Yeah, so the trace. 1.
Okay. 1?
Yeah.
Never heard of such a thing. You lose the trace
YOLOs.
for 1 bad publicity.
Yep.
He didn't spend any money because the Eater is dead.
Right.
He spent 0 on
You
that.
think it's right to kill the Eater or the keyhole?
That's a tough call. I'm not willing to say either way. I think the Eater is probably a little bit of a kill. But I'm not sure.
Well, so that's 3 agendas. Hits another NAPD. Hit in the bin.
And that's assuming that there weren't other agendas that were face down.
Yeah.
Although there probably
Or face up.
There probably were. Yeah. Jesse, could you call time on the
I
Alright, so we'll move on over to Nobo. He's a solid piece of ice on R&D now. Knowing that he got rid of Eater. And it's gonna credit twice and grab some money off the Sundew. Is asking for rules for time.
Film critic David Run Archives. Here it is.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, I like it. Let's see. I guess it's time. Now, do you use a Nisei counter here?
No. All it does is spin a click and a David token, I think.
So was there already an FP in there? No. Take one of those.
There's one in APD and has another one ready on the film critic.
There should be a Nis. Oh.
No, the Nisei got shuffled in.
Oh, did it? Okay.
What, the B-Bomb Pacer game? Um. What? No, it's your turn. No.
So Nobo's gonna install a piece of ice and credit twice. So just playing a bit of defense before going for the next score.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then we're gonna see symmetrical, liberated. Oh, so we got deja vu.
To get
Bring back Eater.
Is B-Bomb still playing? Maybe they're playing on Jinteki.net.
They're playing on Jinteki.net. What the heck?
No, he can't find the game. Alright, so Noah's going for a score here.
Guess that would be Nisei. He wants a Nisei train this game.
Maybe, maybe.
Alright, there goes the Eater.
For sure.
Just gonna hit the keyhole and see what we get here.
Yep.
So was that ice?
I
Two
did not
EGs. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Times are rough. This is why I like Admin in the Valencia deck, because like there's a lot of just problematic 4-strength ice, and that Admin just takes care of.
There was a lot of that ice running around. This is looking pretty close to what I played at Durham.
At the original one?
Double Ichi, double Marcus. I think.
Yeah.
Login rejected.
Alright, so looks like he's gonna jack out.
Tell him winners 5 and losers 3.
Tell him what?
Nothing.
Did he break the trace? Yeah. Yeah, he did, with the bad publicity. This is tough now because most likely that's another Nisei, and with Noah scoring another Nisei, the next turn, if you want to be able to score like a future perfect, whatever, that server is just unbreakable. You can't get in.
It's unbreakable right now with the one Nisei token.
Yeah.
Because he not going to be able to access. Unfortunately for Noah, he's actually short of credit from winning the game.
Yeah. So he's got to weather the storm just a bit more.
I think what you have to do as trade down here is just run HQ.
Yeah. I agree.
What you can do is you can take the NAPD off Film Critic and then run HQ. And I think that's the play.
That's a good idea. I like that. Because you see 2 Ichis here already, right?
Yeah, he's only got 4 credits, Noah. So any ice that you decide to res on HQ is going to delay him probably by a turn. The only thing that he can res that doesn't delay him by a turn is Bako. You can also res Crick, but that's just going to capture the data counter, which is not much.
Well, if he reses a Crick, it won't catch a dip counter because it's on HQ, right?
Oh, true. Well, it'll tax a data sucker and a leader then. I guess it will also prevent the access potentially.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no future perfect in the discard. There's actually not much you actually really want to crick. Unless, I guess you could crick a mental health clinic or something that would be somewhat useful.
Crick a sun, dude.
Cricking a mental health clinic is actually kind of good.
Yeah. Well, that was just a 1 tax for Valencia. That's all it is.
Tradon is getting a forked.
Really doesn't like those Ichis.
And time is about to be called for this game. Just tell them to sit tight. We've got rats by the time. Just edit the post. No, we'll just post it however you want.
This is going to time.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just wait because the news will start that.
So he'll get a turn, then Krupke only gets 1 more turn, and then...
This time call doesn't really make too much of a difference. The main thing it does is it allows Noah to win with a non-future perfect agenda. But it's questionable whether he's playing any more non-future perfect.
Well, he can't win, right? He's at 2 more turns, right? Because then Runner gets a turn, Noah gets a turn.
If it's a tie, you gotta keep going.
Okay. So we'll see what happens from here. So tournament waiting on just them?
Yeah, sort of. Mostly.
Sort of, mostly.
What, are you unplugged? Stop saying shit, you're scaring the crap out of me. Every time you say shit, I'm like, what's going on?
Did Abstract and Hanny get reported?
I'm not sure. Anthony's in charge of that
Yeah,
one.
Anthony's doing that. I got the Ben Blum Pacer game.
How's that one going?
I don't know. Looks kind of like Ben Blum's split screen.
Right.
Looks like Ben's what?
I don't know. I can't find the game on Octagon. It doesn't appear in the list. Maybe they didn't allow spectators or something.
Usually when games don't allow spectators, they still show up.
Okay.
But there was an Octagon patch, maybe they changed that.
Well, it's just not there.
Symmetrical, sure gamble. What is that? What is he targeting for?
I don't know. He's got a knife in his hand. He just takes credits. That's an interesting choice.
Go for the glory turn on his last one.
No, we can just go for the win here. And I think he's pretty much a lock. Tradon's got one more turn after this, right?
Mm-hmm. Then Tradon's turn has to be to take any PD.
Yeah, he has to take any PD, and then he also has to spend...
Contest the remote.
Yeah, but he only has 2 clicks after he steals the NAPD, and there's 2 Nisei counters.
Unless he checks the hand. Something in the hand.
Right. Maybe that's his only hope.
So Ben Blum won, eliminating Pacer.
Pacer's done. Ben Blum back from the dead.
The late Ben Blum.
He told me I overslept. Don't worry, I only need one elimination to win this tournament.
Is that what he said to you?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, Ben. I'm gonna friggin' message him.
Alright, so Noah doesn't try and score. He just further ices R&D and takes money. That indicates to me that he actually doesn't have an agenda in HQ. Alright, so Tradon steals the NAPD contract, which is going to trigger the extra time rules now.
Sudden death. Let's see what comes out of this game.
Yeah, this is the last turn.
They're basically just finishing this game at this point. I guess the only difference is probably there's like 1 food in the deck that now is worth 3 points for the runner. Like, it's pretty much as if it was just a regular game.
Right.
Oh my god, it's such a grindy game. 5 cards left for our court.
Yeah. I think he can just go for the score here, and he's going to. Right? I think Noah's going to pull this one out. I'm going to get ready to announce the next round.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, well, Dean's still watching.
I am still watching to the bitter end. We'll see how this goes.
Who's the feature?
Tradon's gonna keyhole here.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
I guess the keyhole here makes sense. I mean, he's gonna say 3 out of 5 cards if he actually gets in.
I think you can just end this run.
Yeah, I think he end this one too. He's not worried about remote, right? These Nisei tokens need to be for protecting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you can just end this run. This is going to be the most expensive one. Yeah, and he does. Nobo uses the end of the run.
Does he attempt it again?
I'm
Oh
gonna.
no, he's going for the remote.
I know. Pick a feature. Someone defeated.
Yeah, you got it. Kukuba and Vinegar Mix. So it'll be Alex again. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, V8.
The AH at the end, Kukuba.
I don't like this run on remote.
Oh, this is not terrible. This
Login
roll,
rejected.
This is, I guess, just forcing this Nisei. Yeah, this remote run doesn't make any sense actually. Now what can you do? You have to run HQ now.
Yeah, and one of the runs gonna get stifled.
Wow, he's just gonna run R&D with Keyhole. All right, that's game.
I don't know.
Well, no, this isn't game. Doesn't matter, GG.
Oh, he's giving up.
Nobo wins.
I already talked to It's the same opponent. Okay, yeah, you can.
What do you mean it's the same opponent?
That was the same guy. He was messaging you about the same issue.
Okay. There's a bit of discord in this game right now. The tradon said GG, and then he's just like trying to break through, and Nobo's saying, "Nah, dude, that's game. Don't break anymore."
I mean, it's not game. Game's not over.
What game isn't over?
It's no go game.
It isn't? Why not? It is over.
You're not gonna make us like that.
What happened, team?
Cause tradon said GG, and then he's just like, okay, whatever. He just started breaking the ice, and then Nobo was like, no, dude, you said good game. Like that's what good game means. Like it's over. Don't break anymore.
Well, it does, no.
Saying GG does not make the game over.
No, the game is actually over. He broke ice with Eater. He can't access cards.
Yeah.
But he's doing a keyhole, right?
It doesn't matter. He has one click left, not enough money to put
Yeah.
a shard.
Exactly.
There's an Issei token on the board. The game is over.
No, I get that notion, right? It's just that there's just like a bit of disagreement between the players.
Just tell them that there's no way for him to win the game. If you can explain a way to win the game, fine. But we got to get on with the next round.
Yeah. Either way, let's move it on.